Greg, you
Okay.
put it in.
Yeah. So I'll do the countdown if you're ready.
I'm gonna go with clarity of mind. Okay, go ahead.
You're going disc for this one.
Shh. I can't see the timer.
No,
Oh, yeah. Weird. I don't know why you couldn't see it.
it disappears for me too.
That happens to me sometimes. Alright, I'm going for the urn.
My secret test that I told my stream was I was gonna run disc and not tell you guys, and then if Dano said, "Man, I just feel squishy in here," then that was gonna be my test between disc and holy. So.
Okay, I apologize.
It's when you're holy.
You what?
I feel so safe when you're holy.
I know. It's that fine line of trying to min-max and deal all that extra damage. Because, like, for example, I'm pulling 3.6k right now. 3.9 compared to Holy, where, like, on a good pull, I'll pull maybe, I don't know, 2 tops.
Bird.
Ignore the weapons, they despawn.
Sorry, Hank.
I
actually almost did the exact same thing too.
I was trying to creatively keep them in the big debuff. Sorry, guys.
I just
got 8 stacks, it's good.
8 stacks is pretty good. And actually, that's the reason to kill the weapons, is they get you more stacks now.
Ah, that's a good point. Ah! Ouch. Ooh, and then Clarity of Mind allows me to have longer atonements, so I can
Man,
stay
trees are so good to have.
inside
They're
of,
actually broken.
I
they
can not
use a
have to
lot
worry
of
about my Fey
DPS
Guardians
by
moving around so
keeping
much.
trees, but
It's pretty nice.
it's worth.
Let's see, didn't, got running dungeons and it just blasts. Yeah, it's crazy. Ooh.
I feel like they did Pharaoh so dirty compared to like. what
Didn't really like.
Feral isn't
Feral-
that bad. The
Feral's
only
a
problem
really good
with
spot.
It is.
Yeah.
It actually does more single target than Boomy does.
I was
Yeah.
with just recently. I was with the number 3 Feral Druid. He did like 32k on the first boss on Mist single target.
Yeah, it's also missed with a. Any Convoke is gonna do a lot of damage, but I think Pharaoh Druids are definitely way better for single target burst damage.
Oh no,
Sorry,
I'm talking about Feral Druid. Yeah,
32k is insane. What level Q was it?
it was a 14 Mists.
It's yeah.
Shroud? I don't think we have to.
Yeah, Shred.
You can track that guy, and that also.
Oh, fuck.
I'm stealth. Just go. I'll catch up.
Didn't really like Warlock in dungeons. Probably better at higher keys. Just didn't have enough time to ramp. Yeah.
That's the worst Quaking timing in the world.
I've heard Demo is actually pretty good in keys, but I don't actually know. How much is it to move a character to a different server? Oh, I don't remember how much it is
Also,
now.
I try to
I want to
trees
say it's like
early
20,
most of the time
25,
when I have it.
$20. Yeah.
Just especially for Sanguine weeks.
Is Disc better on Grievous week? Disc is the worst
Doesn't matter how many
possible
times I run
healing
with
spec in the
Druid,
game
when I
on
lose aggro,
Grievous.
I worry.
Do you have the weak aura for it?
Like, it is almost unplayable to play Disc on
Trees?
Grievous.
Yeah.
Holy is infinitely better. If you so,
No.
the difference
I'll give you a
between
weak
Holy
aura
and
after this
Disc
one
is
that
if
lets
you need
know
higher
anytime I drop
HPS
trees.
output, Holy's going to be your way to go. Disc sacrifices HPS in trading off for really strong cooldowns. So it's like damage reduction with power pain suppression is the strongest in the game, and then Rapture is just such a valuable flexible skill.
So we have an easy pride.
And then your passive damage. Like, it doesn't matter how difficult the healing gets, you're always going to be dealing a certain amount of damage
I have
as,
trees, but
as
we're about
Disc.
to drop Sanguine, so... Like, I can trees the Brute out here, and only the Brute.
So like, for example, on these big trash pulls, I'm dealing 3.7k DPS with Mind Seer, which is crazy. I can't get anywhere close to that on trash with Holy, unless I like maybe Holy Nova or something like that, but I've got to sacrifice all my healing to do it. Granted, I have to sacrifice most of my healing as Disc to do Mind Seer 2. It's really not dealing any healing. So here I'm being a little bit greedy. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and... Don't worry about off heals, I'm being greedy. I'm rapturing now.
You're really greedy.
Yeah. Sorry, I thought you had pulled. Paints up.
I got first interrupt.
Get the next one.
Once again, that was very unfortunate quaking.
And nothing in the world.
Yeah.
It's a healer problem.
Yeah.
Smash is right.
Here, stack up inside of my barrier after this, and then we'll pop them. Go ahead and rapture here.
I'm dead. You.
I am jealous of that instant battle res though.
Well, it requires rage.
That is true. I wish I could spend astral power instead.
That's right. Just burn him. I'll pop these slow. I've got trinket on.
Bro, it's been every single one.
Once?
Yeah, I hit Hank once.
2 out of 3 is still pretty good.
Oh no, I meant like every single time we got it, we got
My bad,
Quaking.
you mix up Grievous and Necrotic. Gotcha. Necrotic, I would say it's actually fairly good.
Are we pulling the side room here too? Or not?
Yeah, because Necrotic, it's not really a healer problem, it's a tank problem, right? Like, once it gets to a certain point, like, you can't really heal anymore. So, Disc is actually pretty competitive for that because it gives you the damage to help you knock out the packs sooner. So, yeah, I didn't think about that, but I could definitely see that.
Can you decurse and Prideful?
I can, yeah. I'm just never looking at the help.
Nice.
Do it.
Yeah, Disc is really
It's
bad
useful
on
for those
Grievous.
curses and
Holy
suppression. I
tends to
try
fare
to watch
better, yeah,
Lego
for
on
sure.
Rag.
Hope you didn't disappoint the guildies on the DOS
Try to
key
at least
earlier.
be useful for something.
But you definitely enjoy everyone's vibes. Awesome, man.
Since I seem to
No,
always get out
I didn't
DPS
hear.
by you guys.
I didn't hear anybody say anything after you hopped off. Sounded like you guys did great. So glad you're in the guild, man. Excited to have you. Glad you enjoy our vibes, man.
Yeah.
I'm having a hard time on them. Good job, son.
So focus, yo.
I start pulling like 100 things, and then I can finally beat him out. It's 5 pulls. He's just like, that's exactly what he wants. Give me the uncapped AOE.
Yeah, I've always, I never pop unless it's like 4 or more.
I get in and move because I shield on.
So here, I'm going to be a little bit lazy on healing up Hank, and I'm just going to heal him with Atonement, because as long as he stays out of the Craggy Fractures, he shouldn't be taking any damage, really.
The Quaking and then the Earthquake underneath, that's just a jerk thing
Just
to do.
rude.
I'll pop the thing behind these guys.
Right now? Okay,
Yeah.
doing it. Open.
And Quaking always seems to come as soon as I want to convoke.
That's annoying.
Or if they could just give Holy Priest Mind Seer, that would be wonderful. Be overpowered, but
I'm gonna drive you guys through.
Oh god, they like me. They like me a little too much.
Sorry, yeah, I was trying to drag them through.
Oh yeah, you're fine. I just still had a Starfall up, and it took me too long to notice that I had aggro.
Oh, thank you.
oh no, the silence.
I am pretty squishy.
I should have said something earlier, so I could have pulled you, and then you could have like used your grappling hook back in.
Oh, word. Yeah.
Maybe on the next one. I don't have it now.
Oh, good.
Silenced.
I just had to wait for the second one to hit you.
Don't we need to get one more group from the left over here?
I don't think so. We're fine, I think.
Okay.
It's just normal.
Oh no,
where I
this
am.
isn't the circle. Okay.
Yeah.
It's the next room that we gotta go a little bit to.
We gotta pull the first 2 packs on the right.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
I'm gonna collect this drag.
Okay.
Are we shrouding this or killing that room?
Kill in the room.
Yeah, we're gonna get Pride here though.
Okay.
Oh, I just popped my Rapture. I needed that for Pride. Well, it'll still work out.
Like it went off really fast. I stunned myself somehow.
I'm just gonna give you Innervate, right?
Thank you.
Oh, I didn't stun myself. Tetra, you're just right on me. Okay.
So I
Yeah,
did.
look at us. Oh yeah, watch out. Great job.
Die. It's on me. Come on, Rex got me. I trust you, Reg. Quick.
Yeah. Automatic Jack was saying that you absolutely need a Boomkin in hierarchies as disc because it struggles so much with mana. Like if you don't have
Yeah, I
Innervate,
know. That's what I was figuring. That's why I was off healing before, because
Yeah.
you had decent mana, but you seem to be struggling to top everyone back off.
Well,
again.
this is as Night Fae. I would be so screwed if I was a different
Ouch.
Covenant. Because Night Fae essentially gives me a
Night
mana
Fae
potion
gets
every
mana.
minute and a half.
But you also get a decent amount of mana from mind games.
I will,
It's
yeah.
something.
It's 2% and it costs 4% every mana to cast. So it's
Yeah, but it also is a shitload of healing. So
it's
I don't
true.
know.
That is true. Yep.
It definitely helps to have a Boomkin. It just always
Yeah.
helps with trees, Innervate, all of it. It's just their utility is too good. Uncapped AoE.
It's
Bro, we had 3 kicks on that.
bullshit.
Perfect. Everyone's on top of it. It's Hank's job to get the next one.
Which next one? What?
The
You
warden.
got it.
The stupid barbed shackles.
Yeah.
That
I
hurts
wish
so
that
bad.
you could like freedom to get out of it. Something
Yeah,
like that.
something.
If I could just shapeshift to get out of it, I can get out of the root. What did he just do?
You saw that? Yeah.
You used Typhoon and I used Shining Force the other way.
Ah, okay. Okay, I see.
top
Is
room.
this the Pat or the second group?
The second group. I'm pulling him here. Line of sighting. Just come back here.
Okay.
Paints up.
Bro, this room is so good for bringing stuff back to if you really want to.
I wish I could say this is not the first time I've done this. But it just popped in my head. I was like, there's a room right there. How can I bless?
It's a decent line of sight place. I got next dinner up, maybe? Yeah. I had to think about it.
We're gonna get that other pack after these guys.
The one on the... I think we're done with stuff on the right side, aren't we?
No, there's one more.
Does he pull the Pat too?
No, it didn't look like it.
Not in the route that you have, you only... Oh yeah, you're right, I'm dumb. I thought we already pulled 2 over there.
Pull those guys to the lantern, Tetra.
Okay. I'm gonna pop it.
Focus the vestige
Innervating
out
trees
then.
are a big deal.
He's gonna
Yeah,
take away the
absolutely.
ground.
They are
Pop it down?
so necessary. Agreed. And if we
Yeah,
mess up
sure.
our rotation or fat finger CDs, we get screwed and spam Shadowman. Yeah. Shadowman healing does not feel super great. It's not bad when you're running like Shadow Covenant. I really like having that option. So,
Okay, this
when
is
I was
Tetra's
playing
worst
more
nightmare.
disc, there was
Yeah. Just doing mechanics at this point.
there was a Grievous week where I was starting my first 13s, and it felt pretty good to run Shadow Covenant for Shadowman spam. And you know, if you are
we can
running
refresh it on this
disc
side.
and Grievous
So
weeks, like that's really your best
if we
option.
open the urn on this side, we'll get
Is
pulled.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I actually think I prefer this route over a couple
because
of other ways
Shadowman
people do it.
actually, especially with Shadow Covenant and Twist of Fate, is a very chunky heal.
Oh, this also
The
gets
only
us
issue
pride.
is that like they are going to they're going to take half the healing as damage right after. So it's good for chunking people up and getting them past that Grievous threshold, but then they continually take the ticking damage from the other half of it. So it's temporarily strong. Okay, so here I'm gonna just get some quick Shadowmans off to heal everybody up, and then we're gonna focus on dealing damage for all we can.
Look at the
I'll use
round.
a trinket heal for myself. Okay, we'll use our first shining
Yes, I think the patch
radiance
should
here.
be next.
Powered radiance, excuse me.
We can pull whatever next in this hallway, honestly. But whatever we should do, we
Second
should pull it
shining
into it. Oh
radiance
no,
here.
we just lost the urn buff. It's okay. We should have pulled something into the urn. I don't know. Maybe not.
So we're gonna leave this doubt alone.
Yeah. We don't even need that doubt at all, I don't think.
Can we pull these two together?
All I have
With
Prideful.
pride, maybe. It's pushing it. There's 2 doubts is the only issue.
So I'll tag him. Tetra, open the thing when I tag him, and then we'll hopefully get both groups together.
Okay.
I don't know.
Do it
I
now.
usually like opening the urn
almost
at
like
the end
Flash
of, this
of
group
light
dying,
healing,
where it's open for as long as possible.
Shudder at
Am I
the.
doing it now?
I'll have to look
No,
at a
wait.
second.
Also,
Un
yeah, there is a
momento.
doubt, so that those trees were bad.
Here, I'll try to.
Unless
do
you
it.
can typhoon them out. Perfect. Here's another one.
Open the-
You can also you stun,
Open-
blind, all that
Open it.
growing mistrust.
I'm gonna die.
Paints up.
I'm gonna grab these guys.
We only got one. The other 2 were too far out. Okay, all the ground is clear now. Try to CC the vestige out
Enrapture
if you don't want
these
that to
now.
happen.
Okay.
Tetra.
Yeah, I guess that's the hard part about these pulls with the urns.
Yeah, it's really like these urns. I basically consider if we can get like 2 buffs out of it, I'm happy. We got 3. We're okay. I actually the way my group normally does it is they just clear around to the left and then they pull stuff after the boss and they drag a bunch of those little, what are they called? The little like shadow fiend claw dudes.
Almost like Flash of Light healing. Shudder
Into
at the thought
the
of
urn.
casting Heals his holy palette. Yeah, for sure. It feels really bad when you have to like swap into Flash of Lights and can't do your like normal melee
Oh, he
glimmer
turned
healing.
around, watch
It's like,
the
oh
front.
man, this is not efficient at all. No, come Grievous week, you're gonna go holy again. Yeah, I highly recommend that for sure. Excited to see next season's after next week. Next week, we get to see it. Oh yeah, the 9.1 betas are starting. BTR. It's exciting. Wow. Yeah, I'm curious. I am gonna be sad to lose Prideful. It's been such a great affix. I really love it.
Boss time?
Yep, let's go.
Boss time.
We're pulling this group of.
We can pull this group of 3 now or after the boss. I'd prefer now, but it's fine. I just don't have any cooldowns for boss, and I know Hank doesn't have spirits yet, so it's more of a
True.
time killer.
No, these guys hurt.
They hurt a lot. Like, you're gonna have to just kite the fuck out of them.
So there, I used my Fey Guardian's cooldown
Oh,
reduction
what is that? That's cool.
on
Ursul's?
both of
It's
them
the
to try to get
restoration
their
affinity
cooldowns
thing that I get.
sooner.
Cool.
For the boss. You like Prideful, you just don't know how
Yeah, I
homogeneous
always
it
like
is
doing
with
big
certain
pulls
routes.
with these ghouls.
Yeah, it doesn't
because,
allow a whole lot of
the difference
options.
between
Not
3
nearly like
ghouls and
Awakened
12
did, you know.
Ghouls is nothing. You die if you get into melee range either way.
Ran Dratnos week 17, Sanguine, that's for the 12th
Cooldowns?
time.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Sorry.
Every
Ran.
time. Every fucking time.
Move out.
Can you dispel Tetra? Mordu?
I got Hank. I still have a couple seconds online.
Okay. Then I guess that's on me then. I didn't see that mine didn't go on cooldown. Outside?
Shoot the thought. What's up?
And there's that. This is the worst overlap.
You can stun them too, so that's helpful.
Yep.
Move in. And out. Paints up.
What's up?
Move in. And out.
Nice.
Now we're good.
Yep, we're good.
You love cheesing this boss with Feign? How does that work? Can you feign Death the Castigate or something like that?
This boss.
Yeah, how does the cheat work? Cheese, I should say, not cheat. I'll go ahead and Rapture now, because it should be back up by the time I need it. Just don't know whether I should use it on Prideful or if I should use it on the boss. Because this boss sucks. get out a watch out.
That was close.
Well, as long as Tetra didn't run in, then we were fine.
Yeah. It's just sketchy.
It's just a little sketchy.
Wait, what did I do?
What are
No,
you guys talking about? I knew
I-
my pets weren't gonna pull.
Yeah.
I knew. I
It's
did
just
not
still
know.
scary to see something run on there after.
I did not know. I honestly thought they were gonna pull. Then it was all gonna be blamed on me. You guys wouldn't want to be my friends anymore.
No.
I mean, you can do this boss without pulling everything in this room. It can be done.
Forget
You
that.
gotta be
I'm not saying you want to do it, but it can be done.
running around, yeah.
It just means you miss. If too many orbs go on that side, you're basically just fucked.
I'm gonna save cooldowns. Can you animate, please? Alright, let's roll.
How dare you interrupt my research?
Thank you, Rick.
You're welcome.
There's one in the middle.
Two endless torments, weird.
Happens if you
Yeah,
push
no,
it
it,
too
it
fast.
happens sometimes. Yeah, she does those at percents, I think. And Right of
Yeah.
Supremacy is a timer, I believe.
It just really sucks when it happens because that's one of the biggest healing moments.
I'm gonna cloak this.
Okay.
Sorry, Mordu. I'm gonna help pop people up here.
We're good. I've got Shadow Fiend running.
Heart of the Wild is just
Trink-
overpowered.
Trinket on Morty.
My patience is wearing thin. Even here.
I'm gonna get hit hard. Probably. I'm just gonna stay in bear.
Yes.
I got worried. I got one orb.
Yep, and it stops the cast and nobody takes damage. Really? That's awesome. I'll have to recommend that to Hank. I don't know if he knows about that. That's cool. If you see any one
Remember
of
the
those
thing in
lines,
your
there may be a
bag is just
Fang cheese.
static 50%
Okay.
damage reduction. You can use it on this pack too.
That is awesome. Paints up.
It's amazing how many people don't know that.
Hey Hank, Graz had a cool suggestion before I forget about it. You can actually cheese Tarvel by feign deathing when he casts Castigate on you. Because it will cancel the cast.
Purple.
The second
The
boss.
second boss.
So when he casts the Castigate ability on you,
here,
it puts this.
yeah. I paint death so much stuff
Gotcha.
to get it off. If there's a red line on me, I feign death it off.
See, that's what he's saying. That's awesome. I didn't know that. That was a
Whatever
thing.
you can.
Yeah, like in
Shadow
and
meld
even
it off,
like
too.
even like circles, like in the other side, that Arth mechanical dog that does the AoE stun.
We're gonna shroud past this.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
I
quickly
feign death that off.
drinking.
After this
Wait,
quick.
after Quake?
Hold on, I'm drinking. I'm coming.
Alright.
Okay, ready.
3, 2, 1. Use the stretch. Go ahead. Nice.
I'm gonna save trees for the
You
second
guys are
pull.
too
'cause
good.
That one
Not making a
is pitch and
suggestion.
a
Hank
half.
just didn't seem to gotcha. We'll try and feign in case. Yeah. I mean, when else are you gonna use it, right? Tetra PI.
Hell yeah.
It's okay. The boomy never gets PI.
Well, I used to, but I heard it's.
definitely should-
I heard
bad.
I heard it's
for
bad now.
boomies.
It used to be my go-to.
So they're not dropping Sanguine?
No, the only ones that do are cadets. So the next pack is gonna drop Sanguine, and they also hurt tanks a lot. So I'm dropping trees. Drop the tank.
Oh, it worked. Okay.
Well, a lot of us got knocked out.
Yeah. Yeah, do it a little earlier. It's all good. Somehow nobody died.
I had big
These
raptors
will
up.
drop Sanguine, and Call does heal from Sanguine, so watch that.
I had raptors up. I think that's why.
Oh my gosh, he's.
This is rough.
Sorry about that. I tried to.
Oh, you're fine. This is a really hard part to manage Sanguine. This cadet's gonna die on top of her, and it's Gloom Squall. Don't kill it.
I might die here. I'll
Run back,
walk
please.
back.
We got 3 battle reses actually, but
Yeah,
that's
I was
alright.
gonna battle res. It's fine.
Innervate on cooldown, please. Same thing. It's up. Thank you.
In combat. God damn it. No vanish until.
Are you gonna? You may stay in combat actually. Are you Venthyr?
Yeah.
How
Or
close are
Shadow.
we? There is. You can't Dora Shadows. You have to Mind Soothe first, but Rag's over here, so
I can
I don't know which
can
is
start running back.
faster.
Let's go back and get it.
Yeah, get Tetra out here. That's fine.
Alright.
I'm just gonna trees those guys and not worry about them.
Well,
You have to Mind Soothe all 3, and you can Dora Shadows through.
okay, go ahead. Ooh, that was a little close. Okay, nice.
Yeah. It looks sketchy as hell.
Like, oh my.
Guys. I should have let you be-res me.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
if,
okay,
if you
it's all
die in the gauntlet, you just don't release most of the time. Although it's weird that you were in combat. I didn't think that you were in combat unless you were over here. I think this group has 2 cadets, so we are gonna get Sanguine. Yeah.
So I'm actually gonna kite back to it then.
It's only when those cadets die. One's dying now.
That is actually really nice how long the duration on the
Worst
atonements
Quaking
are.
ever.
It's okay, we get a 50% damage reduction from that,
Yeah.
so it's
Good
still
other-
killed Tetra, but
Get him down.
Alright, this thing too.
Pop it. Popping it.
Paints up. I'm gonna trinket on Tetra here. Let's get some atonements out.
and there's no more Sanguine for the rest of the gauntlet, I don't think.
Nice.
Boom 12.
Barrier. Barrier as well. I'm potted.
I have no self-heal anymore. Let me know if you need me to turtle.
I'm throwing out hots, you're fine.
And I am up.
Ooh, maybe? Those bleeds hurt.
You good?
Yeah, we're good to go.
Last one. No Sanguine. I got trees in 5. I'll do
So
after
it is
Bart.
kind of awkward to do Fey Guardians, but it actually feels really good to use it right before you do a Rapture, because then you're spending a lot of time doing shields, right? You know. So that's actually a good moment to do it.
Innervate.
Thank you. So that's actually a pretty nice way to use it. Because you're going to be using shields for most of the duration, so you don't have to worry about moving your CDR. Now, unfortunately, you don't benefit from the damage reduction, which is a big portion of why you bring it, is to bring the big 20% damage reduction for 20 seconds on the tank, but you know, it is what it is. Sucks
Not a
about
whole
this
lot of
whole...
pausing that's allowed to happen between here and the end
I
of the
know, it
dungeon.
sucks.
Yeah, I know.
We got a Prideful coming up right after this.
Do you have mana pots?
Already used. Please don't get that done.
I got trees down. I got trees. I know you popped everything, but I was still worried.
I just heard Raga say I've got no mana. I was like, well, I'm on my own.
Well, I'm just mostly worried about the Prideful.
I should have Iterate back up by then. No, maybe not actually. But I
Well,
will I'll have Heart of the Wild, so I can at least help you heal the end of it.
Trinket up. Actually, no, we're not going to have Prideful until this next...
Yep, the next pack
right?
is when we get bread, so
Okay,
you should get
perfect.
a second to sit.
Yeah, that's perfect.
We ain't stopping, but you get a second to sit. Okay, maybe we'll have to. I'm throwing regrowths out on you. Alright.
Playing this other classes is really opened my eyes to how tankier every spec is other than Hunter.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
he's
I don't
sitting.
understand that because they're male. You're good. You go ahead. I don't understand that because you're
He's
a
got
male
almost
where...
full mana. You don't need full mana. I also have
Nope.
you have Incarn. I just fucked up. Oh well.
Yeah, I don't understand
Yeah, sure.
why Hunters would be so squishy. It seems like they wouldn't be, right? They're a male class. You've got... I'm trying to think what defensives you've got. Really, just with your pet, right? I guess that's not very much at all.
Watch
you need,
those
you
traps.
need some kind of defensive that's not Turtle or, like, in place of Lust. I don't remember what that's called, but the endurance pet or whatever. Okay, I'm gonna handle this with Shadowman's at the, and shields at the beginning of this to just do some atonement healing. Pop my Mindbender. Okay, and we'll do our Radiance charges now. One Radiance.
You blessing?
If I pop down? Oh, we have
No,
a
we have an
Alright.
aggro lust, yeah.
It was,
I just knew it scaled with wild spirits and it wasn't coming out, so
no, I had my, barb shot, like, I went in with it still at 3-stack frenzy, so... I was
I've
like,
got
oh my
Trinket
God.
I'm dressing. That's why you got so low.
just worry about myself.
No, I would too. I should have said something.
I'm dumb. I'm so dumb.
Nice.
Very nice.
That's one of the hardest keys this week too, so... For less than 1 million Sanguine healing? Like,
It's pretty nice.
pretty good. It's pretty good.
That's also one of the
That
hardest
touch
as
rock.
that's one of the hardest as disc as well. So
Yeah, Ben, there's a lot of mechanics in that one.